The, stay back, Charlie, stay back. The bird feeder is pretty popular. I don't have many claims to fame in the kitchen. I know how to apply heat to meat and make it edible. The one thing I can say that I'm actually pretty good at is eggs. Scrambled eggs. Just scrambled. And obviously crack your eggs beforehand because you don't want to be cracking them in the... You want them all cracked pre. And then splash in a bit of milk. This is 8 eggs, so it's a pretty decent dollop. You know, whip the hell out of this. If you don't have a whisk, use a fork. Just crack your yolks. So important thing to note about this is you're going to want to keep pieces of the yolks unincorporated. You don't want one incorporated mass of egg. If you do that, you ruin it. You make these like fluffy structures that don't have any egginess parts to them. So you kind of want to see weirdness. See how it's all kind of like still mixed? It's mixed, but there's still pieces of white and pieces of yellow, and that's exactly what you want. You don't want to whip this so that everything's totally incorporated into one kind of homogeneous thing. And a little bit more. Get this pan hot. Upgrade your pan. You want the pan really hot for this. And I use butter. I sometimes use bacon grease. You can do that too. The problem with bacon grease is you're gonna get little pieces, particulate matter, which is fine for most people, but some people don't like it. Oh man, was I not recording? Shoot. Well, salt the eggs, get your pan to about medium, real hot, test it with throwing butter in it, butter sizzles, get the butter melted, and then throw your eggs in. And basically, keep moving quickly. As the eggs get closer to done, lower the heat as you go. If you're cooking on a campfire, hopefully with a cast iron skillet, get your pan real hot, hotter than you would cook this, and then pull it off the heat and cook your eggs on the residual heat of the cast iron, which is will totally work great. I added a little bit of salt beforehand. That was not done on camera. Sorry about that. We had a little Charlotte water bowl situation that we had to take care of in here. Every once in a while, see if you can toss it over. Tossing it over helps get rid of the skin that forms from egg that's been sitting on the bottom of the skillet the most, which is what happens. That gives you like a uniformly shininess to the eggs that you don't have if you have pieces that have been sitting on the bottom. Now's about the time to turn the heat off. Just work residual heat to the end. Spread it out a bit to apply the heat evenly. And you're pretty much done. I like to have a little bit of moisture sheen. What do you want to do today, Ben? Huh? You want to go to Disneyland?
Yeah.
We're not going to Disneyland today. What? What? No, you can't have my camera. You are superior in packing, so that's Charlotte's stuff. You've got everything laid out in exactly, and it takes her like minutes to pack everything. This is Ben's bed. All right, we're gonna go back up the hill here. Think you can be trusted to hold the camera while I saw? Don't touch the camera, Ben. Leave it alone. Great saw. This is a great saw. No, never mind. Should have flipped it over sooner. It's all cracked. So I want wet wood, green wood, for the carving. That's all cracked. I should have looked at that first. Well, that was a fruitless adventure. Whoa! Kangaroo jerky. Oh wow, what's over here? Is this just...
That's Baldwin Lake.
Yeah, sure it is.
Sometimes.
Kind of an interesting spot my dad's taking us to. So this is all kind of like Big Bear and the green mountainy areas all over here on this side. And then if you go this way, this is where the deserts all start. So if you see, in the distance, it's all desert.
Just happened.
I make a right?
Who this guy crash into?
This truck.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why has this truck got little damage?
It's the bumper. Okay, we're packing up, and this whole mattress thing fell on Charlotte, who is laying right here. So I engaged some bungee cords. Problem solved. Charlotte can ride in comfort. Thank God this guy. Have I ever mentioned how much I love American Horror Story? Amazing. Leia must be having some kind of crazy craving day or something like that. She sent me off to go get Marie Callender's. Marie Callender's is not something she often wants to eat. We've got Marie Callender's, it's like right down the street. We never eat there. I'm not really that big a fan either. I worked there. It was one of my jobs when I was in high school, when I was working 2 jobs. And yeah, I don't have anything bad to say about the place. I just not that big a fan. I guess that's good, right? If you work somewhere that you're not really a big fan of their food, so you don't eat it all the time. Yeah, we're home. I noticed that I slept really well this weekend. Maybe that high altitude is really good for me, for my sleeping for some reason. I don't know why. Looks like the Marie Callender's is popping tonight. It's like really busy. Oh, bad food. Bad cat. So the pot pie they give you, they just crunch it up and throw it in this container, and that's the to-go pot pie. I've never experienced a Marie Callender's to-go or pot pie, so. Eh.
The KFC one is way better.
Yeah, to go anyway, right? That's a bummer. It's still good, it's just doesn't feel like a lot.